Dripleaf has always been one of those kind of footnotes in the Redstone community. I feel like I don't see anyone ever using it for anything. So I think in today's episode of my 15-day Redstone challenge, I'm going to try and find a use for Dripleaf. So let's get at it. So starting out, there's really only two ways you can mess with Dripleaf with Redstone. You can get a signal out through an observer whenever you interact with it, or you can use actual redstone to kind of force it to go where you want it to go. So if I go and I collapse the Dripleaf and I put a redstone signal to it, it'll pop into place. I think we can abuse this. First method of abuse I've come up with here. So normally when you walk on Dripleaf, it takes a hot second to drop out. Normally 2 of those little clicks for it to do anything, and then it takes forever to pop back up. Now, what if you didn't want that? Well, for this, I've come up with this little mechanism here that'll take a signal, it'll pulse extend it, so that when you stand on it, it takes 1, and you fall right through. I also learned while testing this that you can throw an item on here, and the item won't go through. So, if someone has an idea of how to use that for something, think of one. I can't at the moment. I am mentally dead inside. Someone else come up with a reason to use this for something. Another cool thing I've kind of found we can do with them is we can create a sort of redstone clock that activates whenever you stand on the Dripleaf, or whenever an entity stands on the Dripleaf, or if you throw an item on it. You basically can produce a redstone clock that you can kind of tune to whatever you want. So this is a slow moving signal, or you can make it a mid-speed, or fast if you want, and no matter what you do, you'll be able to get just kind of a signal out of this on the other end. Another thing to point out here is because Dripleafs don't get destroyed in water, you can essentially make a water-bound pressure plate. No use for that whatsoever, but you could. Another cool feature to be noted with these Dripleaf clocks is that if you put a redstone torch down here and you let it do its thing, you can get some pretty interesting output pulses. So like this one is a 2-round burst with a pause, and this one over here is a 3-round burst with a pause. Like, what universe is this a viable redstone clock? I don't know, but it's cool. It should also be noted that all of these work with armor stands on them, so you don't even have to leave a mob sitting there. You can just put an armor stand on them and just run them as a clock. So if you need a 3-round burst clock for whatever reason, throw an armor stand on it. Another fun little feature I found with these is that they behave differently if you have an item on them versus if you have a player on them. This burst pattern is different from the burst pattern when I stand on it. So, I mean, if you want to get a different signal out with an item, signify you got something different on there, that's doable. On a completely unrelated note to redstone, or maybe related if you think of it that way, you see, I'm on here. I don't fall through this, but if I use a fishing rod on it, I said if I use a fishing rod on it, I can fall right through. Maybe a quick way to make an entrance into some area that no one else can follow you through unless they have a fishing rod. Or a bow. It also works with a bow. Hold on, I just realized there's a way we can super compact this whole thing. We can make it tileable, we can make it 1 tile wide. Yep, it's outputting a signal. And just to prove it, I'll put a note block here and we can hear it make its noise. See, look at that. Nice and compact now. I would like to apologize, this is not actually tileable. I was being dumb in the moment when I said that. Okay, hear me out. What if we use this to make basketball in Minecraft? Just throw the fishing rod up. Oh, see, look, you can score points just like that. Someone make a game out of this, please. Don't make me do it. And that's going to do it for day 2. Comment below if you have any ideas of any ways to actually use these things. And if you learned something, hit subscribe. I've been Caddy, and I'll see you in day 3.